Chazak u'baruch boker tov. In Chag Shavuot, we have a minhag, for most of Am Yisrael, we have a minhag to eat dairy product, to eat dairy food, cheese, cheesecake, and any other dairy things. And why? Usually in Chagim we eat meat. And why? Because it says, V'samachta b'chagecha, and the Gemara says, Simcha ala basar v'yayin, you need to rejoice. And part of this, being happy and rejoice, is with meat and wine. So why in Shavuot we eat dairy? It's not obligation, it's just a minhag. And of course, we need also to eat meat for this, samachta b'chagecha. But what is the source of this minhag? So there's a lot of reasons that brought in the Sfarim for the reason for the minhag of the dairy products. The main reasons, there is a lot more, there is more than 10 reasons, but the main reasons is that when Am Yisrael received the Torah, it was on Chag Shavuot, it was on Shabbat. Now, before they got the Torah, they ate everything. There wasn't something that's not allowed other than ever min achayt. And if they chopped a liver from a live animal, that's a sur also for an angel. So at the time, they were still keeping the mitzvot of Bnei Noach, the 7 commandments of the Noachite commandments. Now, when they received the Torah, they got all the laws of kashrut, of shrita, of meat and dairy. So to prepare meat is take a long time more than dairy. You need to shecht it, you need to clean it, you need to salt it, to kosher it. It's a long time, and all of their parts, all of their utensils was non-kosher because they cooked dairy and meat before together. So now, then Shavuot, in the day of the Matan Torah, after they receive the Torah, what they can eat? Only dairy. That was the only thing that is easy to eat without really a lot of preparation and without using utensils. So when we eat dairy on Shavuot, we just commemorate what they ate on that day. Another reason is that the angels in Shamayim, they complain to Hashem and say, Am Yisrael is not worthy to receive the Torah. They wanted the Torah to stay by them. So they say, they cannot. Why? Because they not keep the Torah. They will not keep the Torah also. See what they do. They was idol worshippers also in Mitzrayim. Hashem told them, let's see a video together. Years ago, 3 of you was guest by Avraham, right? Avraham Avinu had the 3 malachim that came to tell him about the birth of Yitzchak. Now when they came there, what they ate? He said, "Vayikach chem'a v'chalav u'ben habakar." Avraham served in there meat and also butter and milk. So you say, you ate non-kosher. How come you complain about them? Of course, they're angels. It's not non-kosher about them. But you had the Torah at the time. Abraham did have the Torah at the time. You had it, and still you ate meat and dairy in the same meal. So when we eat dairy, we eat dairy and also meat. First to eat, the minhag is first to eat dairy in the seudah, and then clean the mouth, change the tablecloth, and bring meat. So we show the malachim, you see, you complain that we're not going to keep the Torah, and here we keep the Torah. Even when we want to eat dairy and meat in the same meal, we first eat the dairy, and then we don't need to wait the 6 hours between this, because only for meat and dairy, not from dairy to meat. So we eat the dairy, we clean the mouth, we clean the table, and then we bring meat to show that we still keep the Torah. Another reason is that he said the Torah was compared to milk and honey. He said, Dvash v'chalav tachat leshonech. There is milk and honey under your tongue when we speak about the Torah. So that's, people bring also some honey, some sweet things in Shavuot to eat. Another reason we have that chalav, milk in Gematria, the numerical value is 40. And that's like represent the 40 days that Moshe was in Har Sinai to learn the Torah. There's a lot of other nice things to know about this. So again, it's not an obligation. If your wife wants dairy or don't want dairy, it's not a reason to do fights over it. People ask me, like I saw a couple come and ask me, what is better to eat, dairy or meat? So I said, decide between you. I knew that they fought between each other. He said, I want meat, I want steak on Shavuot, and she said, I want dairy. And they came to ask. So both is correct. We need to eat both meat and dairy. Baruch Hashem, here we have 2 days, so we can decide when to eat the dairy, when to eat the meat. The best is to have shalom, and when we eat it, to have in mind that we do it as a commemoration and represent the day of Matan Torah for Am Yisrael. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen.